So here's the coaching moment of the day. This is a teaching, I told you I'd share a teaching from a master. So the master that gave this teaching originally was Jesus Christ. And the Christ energy is of interest to me, is of great interest to me. It's also called the Buddha energy. It's also called it takes every form, that energy of life, the life force energy, that energy of transcendence and learning. So this wonderful teaching, it came from the Sermon on the Mount. The meek shall inherit the earth. The meek shall inherit the earth. A very confusing statement for most of us. If you've looked into any of these teachings, one has to ask themselves, that's strange. Like the word meek for us, that's not such a nice word. I think in our modern day vernacular, it kind of means small or poor or of no consequence, like the meek. And then to inherit the earth, what does that mean exactly? So the whole thing can be very confusing. If you go back to the original Aramaic language and you run these words through that ancient filter, what we come to understand is the word meek doesn't mean small, doesn't mean weak. It doesn't mean inconsequential. Meek meant open-minded and open-hearted. Willing, open. That was this beautiful quality of meekness. Receptive and open. And so the saying, the meek shall inherit the earth. The earth was the teaching. The earth was the fruit of spiritual teaching. So the meek shall inherit the earth simply meant those of open mind, those of open heart, those who were receptive, whose minds remained open to learning. Those would be the people who would get the fruit of the spiritual teaching. And so it's a wonderful reminder for us to be humble, open, willing, always willing to consider another person's point of view, always willing to hear, not shutting out ideas. In 12-step recovery language, we call that contempt prior to investigation. We investigate. We open our mind and our eyes and our ears, and we try to learn. And we do everything we can to give everybody everywhere an opportunity for freedom and to pursue their own path. And that's why today's exercise with all the music was, can you hear devotional music from different paths and feel equally uplifted by all of it? Because all of it just represents somebody reaching out for their idea of connection with God. Somebody expressing themselves through sound and vibration, song and dance, their expression of longing to connect. So it's just so beautiful. And, they talk about many paths, one destination. Many paths, one destination. And on the path of yoga, as we seek truth, we get the flexibility to find truth everywhere. Wherever truth is, we can find it. The truth that exists in the Christian teaching, we can find it. The truth that exists in Jewish teaching, Judaic teaching, the truth that exists in Islamic teaching, Sikh teaching, Hindu teaching, Buddhist teaching, and every other path teaching. The truth is the truth is the truth. And the thing about the truth is it just keeps showing up in all these different places. So on this beautiful path of yoga, we get to be what we are, and we get to celebrate everybody else's seeking of truth. In this path of recovery, same thing. Whatever your conception is of the divine, you can develop a relationship with that. And in doing that, we set ourselves free and we resurrect ourselves every single day. Namaste, Sat Nam. So much love to you. Have an incredible weekend. Remember to celebrate